Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Now, I know it's been quite a while since I made a video. If you guys saw my last video, I basically explained that I was kind of taking a break just because my portfolio was suffering so much, and I thought that the $10,000 a month covered call challenge wasn't really meeting the name of the title. So we are back for another video. Now, I think what I'm going to do is actually change the name of this series. So we're still going to try to get to our $10,000 a month goal, but we're just going to change it to small account covered call challenge, because I just want to grow this as much as possible just with covered calls and just building it up over time, and hopefully eventually be able to make a full-time living off of just my covered calls. We're going to be starting a whole new spreadsheet. We're just going to leave everything else in the dust. I just want to show you guys what's been going on in my portfolio lately, what stocks I've been selling covered calls on, what I've been investing in, and things like that. So my account size has grown a little bit from the last video, obviously, but this isn't only because the stock market has started coming back, but also because I've been adding a little bit more money here and there. Whenever I have a little extra money, I'll put some in. So the stocks I now own is just 3 shares in Nero, 11 shares of AMC. Now this is kind of just, speculative play. If it blows up, if it short squeezes, great. But if it doesn't, I actually am not going to lose anything, because funny story is I actually bought a call option for AMC about 2 weeks ago, doubled my money and just put whatever the gains were back into AMC stock, took about $200 or $300 back and just took it out of my account, took it as a little reward, and with the rest of the money I bought 11 shares of AMC. So that's not always going to be there, but I am just going to hold it strong, because if I lose the money, so be it, but if it blows up, then this account could be huge. Next, we got Palantir, Skills, and ChargePoint. I also have these in my main portfolio on TD Ameritrade, which I do plan on showing you guys eventually, but I kind of plan on using that account just for more long-term things. I still sell covered calls in there, but I'd say that account is a little bit more balanced than this one. Now, I actually have a lot of my money in Ethereum Classic as well, another kind of speculative play, but I'm just going to hold 50 shares of it, or 50 tokens, whatever you want to call it. You can't sell covered calls on that, but whatever. We're just going to keep that in there for now. Hopefully that blows up and we're able to sell that and put it in more stocks for covered calls. The covered calls I got is a ChargePoint $27 call. I am kind of disappointed that I picked this one, just because I picked it like right at the bottom of this stock and it just started skyrocketing or I sold the covered call, my bad. But whatever, you can't get greedy. But I missed out on about $600 worth of gains, so that kind of sucks. But I got $118 for the premium on that one. So let's go back here. Palantir, $30 call. I only got $17 for this one, so not that great, but it is a $30 call, so that's pretty far out of the money. And last but not least is Skills. Now, I actually timed this one perfectly. There was a day where Skills went up, I think almost 35% or something crazy like that. I sold one on that day for $30, and I got $110 just because of how high the volatility was that day. And I mean, if it would have hit $30, would have been excited. That would have been a huge score. The premium I got is pretty good, and I'm still up a pretty decent amount on the stock as well. So, but these are actually expiring on Friday, most of these. So then I'll be able to sell a couple more on Skills and Palantir. And then I think what I'm going to do is, once my ChargePoint ones get called away, unless something insane happens where this thing drops down, I don't know, 20% in one day, which it probably won't. It'll probably get called away from me. So I'll probably use that money. I think what I'm going to do is maybe buy another 100 shares of Skills possibly. And then I was looking at possibly putting it in something like NNDM, the rest of the money. These options kind of suck on this one. I'll show you guys. I mean, they don't really suck. They're pretty good, don't get me wrong. But July 16th is the furthest out. I mean, we could go further, but I don't want to hold it for that long. So we do July 16th, and we could get $54 if we sell it at $10, and that gives us $142 or 130. Yeah, 132. Sorry guys, my math is way off. $132 of upside possibly, plus the $54. So even if it gets called away, I'd be making some pretty decent money on that as well. So yeah, most likely going to put another 100 shares into Skills, and then get another 100 shares of NNDM, and then maybe put the rest of the money in Neo or something, and then just go from there. So yeah, the portfolio has definitely taken a hit over the last week or so, just because of basically Ethereum and the crypto crash, and just a couple other factors. I mean, Skills was pretty high at one point. I think this one was all the way at, let's see, 1 week ago or 1 month. This thing was at almost $25. So yeah, it's down a little bit. I'm not down on the position. I'm just saying the portfolio was higher about a week ago. But we are just slowly chugging forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to start a new spreadsheet for these covered calls. Now, just basically the small account challenge. I'm going to try to grow this as much as possible, just using covered calls, investing, but mainly covered calls. I know I have a Palantir call option here as well, but I'll basically just be tracking how much I'm making on covered calls with this account, and then we'll just go from there. So this is just going to be the starting point. In the next video, when I sell these covered calls, probably on Monday, I'll make another video, show you guys what I'm doing, and then I'll show you guys the spreadsheet. We'll start it up, and we'll start nice and fresh. Now, I also want to do other videos than just covered calls on this challenge. I said that in my other video. We'll be doing some technical analysis, just talking about companies, things like that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already to follow this challenge. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.